Oh man, I'm not gonna lie to you. I am exhausted. It's been a long work week, a long work day. Are you weary? Are you tired from a long run of stress and work? Do you ever have those days where you're just so tired, the alarm goes off and you just don't want it to? And if you're like me, you stumble into the kitchen and you get that old cup of coffee. Do you ever get weary? And when you do, when you get tired, when everything seems so busy, how do you get energy? How do you rejuvenate yourself? Well, I have to admit, I probably drink way too many cups of coffee when I'm weary. But what about you? Perhaps you approach this holiday weekend on the 4th of July needing some rest. Perhaps you're weary. But in all reality, the weariness of our lives is something much more than what a cup of coffee can fix. For we are burdened by sin and evil in this world. And that sin and evil wear us down. It makes us so weary that often we don't know if we can overcome. And so where are we to turn? Because a cup of coffee, a little exercise, a 3-day weekend will certainly not remove this burden, will certainly not take care of this weariness. Well, this week we come to Matthew 11, verses 25 through 30, where Jesus says, "Come to me, all you who are weary, and I will give you rest." Because you see, this rest that Jesus promises is much more than a little energy boost. This rest that Jesus promises from the burdens of sin and the weariness of our lives is a rest that lasts forever. For Jesus tells us that His yoke is easy and that we can bring all our burdens and weariness to Him, and He will take them from us. For in Jesus we can live in the gospel, not live in the burdensome sin that we're all so involved with, but live in the rest of Jesus and His forgiveness. For His yoke is easy, and He promises to take all that would burden us in our lives. I hope this holiday weekend that you're able to get some rest and relaxation with family. But I pray that you may take your weariness, you may take your burdens to Jesus, for He will give you rest. See you next week.